So today, we're playing the Reaper, and we've got a smelly build, but the good kind of smelly. We're using the skill Smelly Wall, which inflicts poison when we gain some block. Pairing these with double death size, and a ton of block allows us to be super tanky and inflict an insane amount of poison. But hey, can our smelly build win? Let's find out. Okay, let's go jump some rank games with a random character and see who we're going to get today. And it looks like we're playing the big old Reaper here. Now we do start off with a pretty empty backpack. But hey, we do start off with a deck of cards. I'm going to grab it. It does give us a Lover's card, which is going to be smashing here. That's going to be decent damage here, for sure. We've got to grab ourselves a frying pan because we're going to need a weapon. Let's grab garlic. I'm actually going to sell this blue gemstone, to be honest. We can grab ourselves a shiny shell and a stone too. But yeah, I did rearrange our whole inventory here so we have as much items as we possibly can fit into our storage coffin. Even starter battle effects can have that chance to inflict a bit of poison. Unfortunately for us, we didn't inflict that poison with our deck of cards at the start of battle, so we're going to be a little bit behind in our poison stack, and our opponent has dealt quite a bit of damage. They're going to get some lifesteal with the battle rage. So unfortunately for us, yeah, it's not looking good. If you did manage to get those early poisons, it might not have been too bad here. Now we could grab more Lover's card. I don't necessarily want. I do want to grab ourselves Piggy Bank. I'm going to grab this Walrus Tusk. And we do get ourselves some storage, which is going to be amazing. Now I do also kind of want a banana, but I do like this Walrus Tusk. I'm going to sell it to grab the banana. The banana is going to be a bit of a heal. And we do still want it in our storage coffin as well. So I am going to rock on with this for now. This should be our best situation that we can do. Now I'm going to be looking for a broom to potentially craft up a shovel, but it might be too late. And we're actually facing a freaking magic staff super early on. It means they had got a mana orb pretty much in their first round, which is madness. Wait, can we still take it on? They do quite a bit of damage, and unfortunately we definitely cannot. We're facing some pretty tough early opponents, to be quite honest. Let's grab our shovel, let's grab our stamina sack, and you know what, I'm just going to grab ourselves another Lover's card here. And I am going to venture on with this. We probably should have our broom inside our storage coffin, to be honest. But with double weapons, we should be in a much better spot. With double Lover's card, we should be able to deal quite a bit of damage at the very beginning. But opponent could bring it back here with their double shiny shells. It's looking super close, but not too bad. And we got our shovel. And we do get dig deeper, but we only have one shovel. So I'm kind of not looking forward to it. Now I really wanted to grab Hearted cards, which we didn't actually get. But we did get Smelly Wall. So I'm thinking about grabbing Smelly Wall here. I'd be more inclined to take dig deeper if we did win our first two rounds. So I'm going to take Smelly Wall here. Now out of all these options, I kind of want to grab more storage here. But we do need to find ourselves another weapon. Now that's a freaking wonky snowman on sale. I'm going to grab. We have to grab our garlic. We do got another Lover's card. We're finding nothing but frying pans. I'm going to sell a Lover's card to continue the roll. We do want to grab ourselves another stone. But I'm going to have to move on. We didn't find ourselves another weapon other than a freaking frying pan, to be honest. But we should be able to inflict quite a bit of cold. With double snowballs, we should be able to inflict some blind, and we should be able to stack up a lot more poison with our Smelly Wall. Now our storage coffin probably should have been utilized a little bit better with our shovel, to be honest. Because we do have two start battle effects. Yeah, next round we do need to fix that. But we're dealing some big damage. I say big damage. We've got tons of block. Our opponent doesn't have a whole lot of damage. Because these garlics give a crazy amount of block with that Smelly Wall. So you know what? Not too bad. This poison is going to be whittling down our opponents pretty darn nicely. Okay, speaking of crazy insane, that is a stable recombobulator. It's on stable recombobulator on sale for 3. Does sound kind of crazy to it. Now I do want to grab our spear. I'm going to sell our blueberries because I'm going to grab this bit of storage as well. I'll be back in a second while I do sort our inventory out. Now the question is, do we get rid of our spear as well as a freaking snowball here? And do we grab an unstable recombobulator and recombobulate with our recombobulator? Or do we just let the recombobulator fall out of existence? We can also craft up an ice armor here, instead of offering up our snowballs. You know what? We do have a unique idea in mind. Crafting up ice armors with a Smelly Wall. I think this could actually be kind of an awesome build. I'm going to let go of the spear. I'm going to grab these items, but I'm going to move on. With this for now. We should have increased the speed of our garlics to get more and more block. Our opponent does have a spear to shred armor, but no star slots. So we should be in a pretty good spot. We should be able to get lots of block, like lots of debuffs, or deal some big damage. I do have a lot of damage reduction though, with the Dragon's Glamour, to be quite honest. And it's actually looking pretty neck and neck, but once our battle rage ends, yeah, it's completely over, to be honest. Okay, what we're gonna get? Amulets of Energy, and a Flag Eric. Let's grab our armor, let's craft it up. Let's grab this unstable recombobulator, let's freaking roll. We do get ourselves a mana orb, and we do have an amulet of energy. So we do kind of want to grab ourselves a staff type build, potentially. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to use our stable recombobulator to get rid of our Flag Eric, along with our unstable recombobulator, along with our shiny shell. And I'm going to move on, I'm going to be crafting up our ice armor as well. Now our DPS has dropped quite significantly since we did get a shovel, but our opponent is rocking a snow stick with a burning blade. So they're actually going to be inflicting a lot of snow or cold on themselves, which is going to be really, really good for us. Because especially with our stable recombobulator, we do get rid of some of that cold. We should definitely have the advantage here. I say that after dealing some big, big damage. And it's actually looking pretty neck and neck. Wait, can we actually keep up? Can that poison whittle down our opponents? Unfortunately, we just barely fall short. Not so great here. Wait, what do we get? Okay, freaking practically large greatsword, which I don't necessarily want. Let's grab our storage because we're going to be offering up this freaking big sword. Let's grab our mana orb. I'm going to sell the piggy bank so we can grab ourselves this fanny pack. You know what? I'm going to finish on with this for now. So we're rocking an practically large greatsword on top of our whole setup here. But we do want to offer it up because that's going to be a lot of gold to be getting rid of. Now, our ice armor is not going to be doing a whole lot. It does give us 80 armor off the get-go, but it won't actually inflict any frost until we get some heat stacking. So there is one subclass that is going to give us access to heat, which I'm probably going to go for. But hey, it's not looking too bad. Dealing some big damage, lots of debuffs, and awesome. Okay, what are we going to get? A freaking Tusk Piercer with a Hawk Rune as well. The reason why I crafted up ice armor is because I do want to go for the cauldron, because the cauldron can give us some heat. So I'm going to grab that. It's also going to give us access to stone skill potions, or to craft these up, so that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm still going to roll. I do want to grab this undead amulet, and I do also want to place in our Tusk Piercer. Now, if we did grab all those frame pans, we could have went for a crazy Excalibur garlic type build. I'm going to get rid of one Lover's card. We could grab this now, but I do want to grab ourselves this potion mold. Okay, for this round, I'm actually going to use our unstable recombobulator to get rid of our chip sapphire here. Mana orb's going to sit in here. Cauldron is going to be in this position ideally. And I'm actually going to use our Hawk Rune to be inflicting some blinds. Now, it's going to be super slow, but it's still going to be a little bit more debuff first. But I am going to rock on with this. We're going to craft up a crazy amount of potions here. Inflicting a ton of poison, especially with our Smelly Wall. And we'll see, because our opponent does resist some debuffs with that leather armor. We're going to have a lot of lifesteal with the Nocturnal Locklifter. But as long as we get heat from our cauldron, which we still haven't got, which is kind of mad, we can actually inflict a ton of cold. Wait, we do also get heals, we also get mana if we do get a big mana buff bomb. We should be able to get some buffs. But we'll see, because our opponent is not looking too bad here. And holy moly, are we smashing him down now. Amazing. Yeah, our bullet's coming together quite nicely. We got ourselves a little short bow. It really wants us to go for a range type build. Let's grab this. Amulet of Alchemy. I'll definitely take that for sure. We could grab ourselves a bag of stones here, since we do have a lot of stones. I'm not going to take it though. We want to grab ourselves some storage. I'm going to sell a little short bow because we do want to grab ourselves this Flag Arc. Now I'm going to roll again. We could take a Dead Sigh here. We could put our Smelly Wall with a Dead Sigh and a big potion explosion. I think that could be awesome for sure. So I'm going to take it. We also got ourselves another freaking garlic here, which I think I'm going to reserve too. And I'm going to move on. And we'll see. Because we're going to be offering up our Flag Eric. We're not going to be offering up as much as I'd like to, but it'll have to do for now. We have got off 8 poison off the get-go, with 5 colds. And with our heats, we should be able to inflict a little bit more colds. Our opponent is rocking freaking double axe, super fast, with the anvil, and is dealing some big damage. And unfortunately, we do end up falling short. Okay, what we're going to get? We got ourselves a freaking spear, which I do kind of want to sell. Now, we also got No Rush Please, which is going to lend itself to what we're trying to do here. So I'm going to take it. We do get ourselves another Mana Orb on sale. It's awesome. Now, we could sell our shovel here, or we could offer it up with a stable recombob later. Well, I think I'm just going to sell it for now so we can grab our Death Sight super quick. Going to grab our storage. Let's grab our Mana Orb. I'm going to place it in here for now. And our Smelly Wall is going to be in this position as well. I'm going to be using our stable recombob later to get rid of set of healing herbs. I'm going to sell Lover's Card 2 roll once here. And we probably shouldn't have actually, since we do have the garlic. We probably should have just bought a garlic. Yeah, it would be me if I didn't do something like that, to be honest. It is what it is. Let's move on. We got double mana orbs. We're going for a big mana buff bomb, especially since we do have our Amulet of Energy. Our opponent is rocking double Snow Stick with No Rush Please. And we're both going to be inflicting a ton of cold. The only thing is, our opponent does have double Shellies. So they're actually going to cleanse a lot of our debuffs. We got a lot of cold on us though. So it's not going to be super great. And both our builds deal 0 damage. But the good thing about our build is Poison doesn't get slowed down. So we should have the advantage here. Although that fatigue damage is going to be chipping us down a lot faster than our opponents. And once they drop below 50% HP, those Shellies are going to go super fast. But hey, not fast enough. Amazing. Okay, we got ourselves Dragon Scale Armor, which... yeah, it literally does nothing first. We don't have Battle Rage. Let's grab our Stone Skill Potion, let's grab our Garlic. Let's roll again. Do we go double Death Sight here? Double Death Sight, Smelly Wall. It does sound pretty darn good. So it does mean I kind of want to offer up our Tusk Piercer here. Let's grab ourselves another Fanny Pack and be back in a second while I start our inventory up. Once again. And we could also grab the bird here too, since it is on sale. But I think this should be pretty good. I didn't move our whole setup around too much here. I'm just going to be using our stable recombob later to get rid of a Tusk Piercer, along with our Shiny Shell, because next round we're going to be double Death Sighting it up. With a lot of block, a lot of Smelly Wall action, and a lot of poison stacking. Okay, not looking too bad. Our opponent does have Dark Lantern though, with his super fast scaling Fancy Rapier. But still, we should have a big advantage here. Not too bad. Okay, we got ourselves a Shovel. We fly Garrick. We also got ourselves a Carrot and a Lucky Clover too. If we do get a second Lucky Clover here, we could actually increase the chances of our Amulets actually playing here. Now, I'm actually going to sell the Shovel because we're going to take our Dead Sight here. Okay, I know I did want to grab the bird, but I do want to grab ourselves this Demonic Flask. We pretty much craft that up. The only thing is, our Amulet's not going to be in the best position. It's going to have to be here for now. And we kind of need a potion situation like this so we can craft up that Demonic Flask. But we're still going to take our bird. I'm going to move on with this. I'm going to offer up our Fly Guard, even though we can use it to inflict a little bit more poison. But we'll see. With our Smelly Wall and double Death Sight, we do start off with 30 poison. And we definitely want to grab ourselves some poison flasks. So that's up to 40 poison, 51 poison. And it's still going up, and we're going to be super, super tanky here. Because we're also going to be inflicting some cold as well. And some blind. With our little Hog Crew. You know what? Not too bad. Okay, we got ourselves a little wooden buckler. We could go for frozen buckler here. We can also craft up a frostbite. I think we grab our bird, we roll again, we grab our storage. I think we continue to roll. We definitely need this corrupted crystal. I'm going to sell a stone here to grab it. And go place it in our armor. I'm going to sell a wooden buckler to roll again. And we kind of want to grab this Midnight Echo. Or do we still want a deck of cards? I think I'm going to sell it here so we can grab ourselves a little bit of storage. I'm going to add in our Lucky Clover, and do we actually just offer it up here? Because it doesn't really provide anything here, since we have no access to crit chance, so I don't think we're actually going to need it. Now the bird is going to be nice if we do want to stack up a bunch of blind, but I'm going to let it go. Definitely going to let it go for now. Right, we should be in a really good spot with tons and tons of block. With our Amulet of Alchemy, we should be able to trigger it again, up to 44 poison. But I would like to grab ourselves more leather armors, more ice armors, more vampiric armors. So we have lots and lots and lots of block. More corrupted crystals as well for even more block. But hey, not too bad. Alright, what do we get? A stone helmet is actually amazing here. We also got ourselves a holy armor. We could craft up a moon armor. It does reflect some debuffs. I'm going to grab it. Let's grab a Maneki. Let's roll again. We got ourselves a poison flask. And a little bit of storage as well. I think for now though, as much as I'd love to offer up the Maneki, I'm going to sell it so we can grab ourselves a bit of storage. So we can place our stone helmet back in. And I'm going to move on. Now we could go for leather armor here, but I'm not going to. And maybe we do need to rearrange our potions here. To be honest, I think this is still going to be quite good, so we can get some block when we use our strong demonic flask. We got some insane poison right now. It definitely could be increased, especially since our opponent is going to be removing a lot of it, especially with Shelly, and Damn the Wilds. We have tons and tons of block. Wait, our opponent is looking kind of scary here. They got lots and lots of heals with that freaking Excalibur. Their stone shoes has went off. And unfortunately, yeah, our poison has dropped quite a bit. We do go down to 1 life, which is pretty scary, not gonna lie. I got a moon armor. Let's grab another corrupted crystal. Let's grab our peasant's flask. Let's roll. And let's go ahead and grab the storage. Now I'm gonna continue to roll. I'm gonna sell our 4 stones here. I'm gonna grab ourselves this potion belt too. Now what I'm gonna do for this round, instead of using our peasant's flask inside our Death Scythes, I'm just going to craft it up with a cauldron because we do need to craft it up. Now our moon armor is going to be this position. It's going to give us a lot of block, potentially. It is going to give us a lot of block. Now it did switch our stability combobulator out just a little bit. We're going to be offering up our Star of Courage. And I'm going to be moving on with this round. So we'll see, because our opponent is rocking enchanted weapons, flame, with a happy bomb. They're going to be dealing some big damage. But that's 78, 80 poison, which is kind of crazy. And pretty much 600 block. Our stamina is going to be non-existent because our opponent doesn't have shielded. We're going to be taking a lot more damage with our happy bomb. But holy moly, not too bad here. Now, unfortunately for us, our DPS is still pretty low here. As for heals, not a whole lot of heals. But as for block, we do got quite a lot of block. So we probably should just take our points here and run, but I'm going to continue on anyway. Okay, what are we going to get? Okay, we got ourselves a little topaz, which is going to be kind of nice here. For sure. Now I'm going to roll. I do want to grab ourselves a set of blueberries. Let's keep rolling. Another mana orb we could actually take here. Will give us a bit more block as well. I don't think we take it. I think we just keep rolling, looking for some potions. Another stone skill potion is amazing. Let's roll again. With Stellar Protector of the Purse to continue to roll. And a Peasant's Flask is exactly what I'm looking for. But yeah, I'll be back in a second while I sort the inventory once again. So I did change our setup around to be something like this. We have our moon armor here, getting as much as it possibly can. We do have a potion situation kind of like this for now. Now this side is going to get a lot more value than this one, to be honest. What I'll have to do, because we're going to be prioritizing that Smelly Wall since we're going to get so much block as well. But we're definitely going to be crafting up our stone skin potion, that's for sure. But we're going to move on and we're going to see if this is going to be good enough. We definitely want to grab ourselves a Peasant's Flask as well. Now our opponent is going to be inflicting a lot of debuffs. They do have triple demonic flasks. They also have a Smelly Wall, and they're going to have a light cupboard. But I mean, we already have 120 poison, 140 poison, and it's still going up. 153 poison. Yeah, our build looking pretty darn smashing. We got ourselves a big hold all. Well, we probably don't actually want this. It is a bit more block. Maybe we do hold on to it. Let's grab our Peasant's Flask. Let's roll. We don't exactly want any of these items, so I'm going to keep rolling for now. Okay, second demonic flask here crafted up might actually be a little bit better than the poison flask. Or will it? We could craft it up, but the corrupted crystals here are definitely going to be higher value. Do we still take it? I'm going to take it, but I'm going to roll once. Okay, another poison flask. But is that going to be overkill? I'm going to sell these 2 bags. We actually want to grab this over our demonic flask here. Another poison flask. I'm going to sell it. Let's grab it. Let's roll. We do get ourselves a fanny pack, which I do really want to grab here. So I'm going to sell a cart so we can grab it. So we can have our banana back in as well. Which yeah, I'm going to rock on. We're going to craft up this extra poison flask. We should be in a pretty good spot. Especially with our hold on. We do get a tiny bit more block. That's 540 block off the get-go. Over 100 poison from the rip. And again, insane poison stacking. Our opponent is rocking a chili cheese Excalibur. with deal with Guardian. So they're actually going to go nuts. But we do have 180 poison right now. Dealing some insane poison damage. But hey, we're also stacking up quite a few other debuffs as well. Our opponent is going to have a tough time clearing all that poison. But they are actually breaking through our armor. And unfortunately, it's not looking too good for us. Yeah, insane. Our opponent did smash us, to be honest. Not too good for us. But hey, we do have one more round to go. Let's see what we can do. Now I'm going to grab this little bit of storage. We could grab this for a little bit more block. I'm going to roll. We can grab ourselves another demonic flask here. And we could grab ourselves another wonky snowman, stopping our opponents from scaling up so much max life. You know what? I'm going to take it. I'm going to sell our garlic. Let's roll again. Another poison flask on sale for 4. I'm not going to take it. Let's sell this to roll one final time. And this is pretty much going to be our build. Now, is our potion situation going to be good enough here? You know, I think I'm going to actually keep our build this way. With our Amulets of Alchemy. Because if we place our potion up here, Amulets of Alchemy doesn't actually trigger it. So I'd actually rather have the chance to trigger it again in this position, rather than actually getting a little bit more block off with our Pestilence Flask here. I could be wrong on that, but we'll see. I think this should be good enough. From crafting up a freaking ice armor with corrupted crystals, we're going with a potion explosion type build. Well, let's go and see if this is actually going to be good enough, or are we going to fall short, because we are going to begin another friendly fire with wing boots. They're going to be removing some buffs. That's 80 poison off the rip, 115, 620 block, and it should shoot up once again. 250 block, 150 poison, 770 block. I know what? This is crazy, crazy poison. For sure. 122 poison. Our opponent is stacking up all that heat. They have lots and lots of buffs. Can they actually keep up? And that's some massive damage from our potion. And it's going to go again. And awesome. Actually, the poison took him out, which is kind of crazy. But hey, we do end up with a 74 DPS, which is pretty darn good. Poison doing the vast majority of it. Everything else not doing too much. As for heals, not a whole lot of heals. And then as for block, over 1000 block. 73 per second, which is kind of mad. Right, Smelly Wall, no worse please, allowing for some crazy, crazy debuff stacking. But anyways, we did survive with only 1 life left. Let's go and see just how much rank points we managed to get. Plus 18, ranked us up quite a bit actually. Back up to Masters once again. But hey, I'm going to leave you here for now. Just want to say thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment, or even consider subscribing. And I hope to keep a lookout for the next one. I'll see you next time. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do in our history. Now we're going to begin a Blood-Torn Berserker. We already got 126 poison, 153 poison, 750 block. And you know what? It's not even going to be close. I said I actually just ride for a little bit longer, but holy moly, that's 225 poison. Okay, we're back in history, and we're going to begin a super fast Blood-Torn with Easter's Leaf and King Battle Cry as well. They're going to have lots and lots of damage reduction, which is going to be kind of crazy because our poison is only going to be doing 99 damage. Yeah, it's only little damage. It's actually massive damage, to be honest. Even with all this damage reduction, that's 180 poison. And awesome. Okay, we're going to begin a freaking King Gubert's Prismatic Sword with a Leaf Badge. They're going to be trying to lamp their Prismatic Sword. They're going to have some invulnerability. I say some, and they're going to have an insane amount of invulnerability. They could literally out-survive us by how much invulnerability they do have. Wait. Once their invulnerability did end, yeah, they got turbo smashed.